Mina, so I'm back with another video. So today in this video I'm going to do my top 10 Christmas movies. Now these are movies that I personally enjoy at Christmas time, and I do have some reviews up for some of them, and if you guys are interested in the videos, then I will link them down below. To be honest, I might do a Christmas movie review, probably not, I'm not too sure, because I didn't do one last year. I don't know, I'm kind of debating. If you guys want a Christmas movie review, please let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see what I can do. So anyway, so today I'm going to talk about the Christmas movies that I personally enjoy at Christmas time. If you guys have any Christmas movies that you like to watch during Christmas, let me know what they are in the comments down below. Oh, and I'm going to get started. Number one on my list would have to be Elf. The reason I like Elf is it's so cute. You got like a human dressed up in an elf costume, and then he got him like all excited in the Christmas spirit when everybody else isn't, and then it's so cute how he tries to get everyone else in the Christmas spirit, who has lost Christmas spirit, and tries to bring it back, which is really nice. And I do have, that's what I really love about Elf, is like how a human dressed up as an elf, he tries to bring Christmas spirit back to New York, which is nice, and it ends up coming back because of his cheerful love of the holiday. And I do have a review up of Elf. If you guys are interested in that video, I will link that down below. Number two on my list would be Home Alone. Now, I watched this last year for the first time in a long time. I love Elf. It's one of, Home Alone. I love Home Alone. It's one of my favorites. This one is the funniest comedy Christmas film I've ever seen, because you got a very clever 8-year-old who wishes his family away after he finds after he notices that they've been, he feels like they're neglecting him, and he, and his house is attacked by two very stupid robbers, and then he ends up pulling booby traps on the robbers, which is pretty funny. It's one of my favorites. Number three on my list would have to be The Nightmare Before Christmas. I might review this one for Christmas, probably not. I don't know if I'll do a Christmas review. I will do this one because I was going to do this one last year, but apparently I forgot. Anyway, I love The Nightmare Before Christmas is because you got two holidays mixed together. Like Christmas and Halloween. And Christmas and Halloween are, Halloween's like one of my favorite holidays. Well, actually Thanksgiving's my most favorite holiday. I like how you bring two holidays together. And I like how the character Jack, who lives in Halloween Town, is like, wants something new and is tired of the same old thing every single year that's happening. So he decides to change it up a little. And I might review this for Christmas this year. I don't know. Probably not. I'm not too sure. This is just one of my favorites because I like how you got two different holidays together. Number four on my list had to be the Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And this is the live action version, not the cartoon. I like this one because you got Jim Carrey in it, and Jim Carrey is one of my favorite actors. He's so funny. And also you got this cute little Cindy Lou Who. Actually, in the animated version, when I was little, my mom used to say I looked like Cindy Lou Who when I was little. And you got like everything pretty much in the movie is like looks like stuff that is drawn in Dr. Seuss books, which is pretty cool. And that's what I love about Dr. Seuss movies. They make everything that is in his books, and from the everything on the set look like the pictures from his books, which is pretty neat. Number five on my list would have to be The Polar Express. I like this one because you got a boy who's not sure what to believe about Santa Claus, and he goes on a trip to the North Pole on a train on the Polar Express, which is the train all the way to the North Pole. And he has like the experience of his life. And if you guys are interested in my review, and actually when I was a kid, when I went through chemo, I actually went on a field trip to see this with my sister's class. My mom let me come along because I do like little kids. And by the way, I do have a review up and this was when my sister went to preschool. And I do have a review up for the Polar Express, and if you guys are interested in that video, I'll link it down below. Number 6 on my list would have to be National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I love National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation because it's probably the most hilarious Christmas movie I've ever seen. scene. You got like a man who's like in Christmas spirit with his family, and he like he actually doesn't act very bright. Like he can't fix like lights, and his wife ends up turning on like the light thing, and then she turns it back off. It's pretty funny. So this is a really fun movie because you got like a man trying to get his family in the Christmas spirit here, and showing the way he spent Christmas. Number 7 on my list would have to be A Christmas Story. I like this one because you got a little boy who wants like a weapon for Christmas. Christmas, and he's like 7 years old. I'm like, why would you want a weapon like a gun for Christmas? You're crazy, kid. But it is pretty funny. A lot of people say the popular line, "You'll shoot your eye out, kid." Kid, that is a pretty popular line. Number 8 on my list would have to be Fred Claus. I haven't seen this movie in like so long, but this is a hilarious movie with Vince Vaughn and Paul Giamatti. I have a question. Do you guys know if Paul Giamatti is still acting today, or is he retired? Because I haven't seen any new movies that he's in lately. Anyway, I like this one because you got Santa Claus and his older brother Fred, who have a strained relationship due to Saint Nicholas giving away a present that Fred gave him. And he's still like mad over it, and then Fred gets arrested and he has to do community service, so he ends up working in his brother's toy shop in order to do community service. And I like how at first they're not getting along, and then later on, after he accidentally hurts Fred, they get along really well. And I do have a review up for Fred Claus, and if you're interested in that video, I will link it down below. Number 9 on my list would have to be Prancer. Now, I haven't seen Prancer in a really long time. In this film, you got like a little girl who finds a reindeer who she assumes to be one of Santa Claus's reindeer, so she tries her best to find Santa Claus and return it to him. I like this movie because it's got a bond between a girl and an animal, and I love the bond between two different species and how they form a friendship. And she also like has like a not very good relationship with her dad and her brother because they don't believe her, and as she meets a reindeer named Prancer, she develops a better relationship with him. I haven't seen this movie in like so long. I only watched it once, but I pretty much remember what it is. Number 10 on my list would have to be Jack Frost. I love Jack Frost because you got like a man who kind of neglects his family a little bit because he performs in a band, and then he tries his best to spend more time with them, and then when he tries to make it up to him, he accidentally kills himself by slipping on ice in his car and falling off a curb. And then what I like is he comes to life in a snowman that he and his son had made together, which is really nice. Nice, and then as the snowman, he spends more time with his son. Okay, so those are my top 10 Christmas movies. I hope you guys liked the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!